Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and welcome to another episode of Tool Tuesday. Every Tuesday we share different tools throughout the RC industry for different items, vehicles, and whatnot. So pretty much we have the new Duratrax 12-tip multi-driver in front of us, and I have just recently purchased this thing and started testing it out and wanted to give my quick little review of this thing and show you guys exactly what it can do. Now, not always can we carry a huge tool pouch or a massive pit bag with us to certain areas. Now, let's say you're running a G6 and you have very limited tool storage. This is a perfect item. This thing has 12 different tips on this particular wrench, and what's really cool about it is it goes both standard, metric, and has some Phillips and slot head screwdrivers on it. So it kind of gives you a Swiss Army knife type of feel to this particular tool. Now with that, this thing is pretty nice to say the least. Has a nice anodized aluminum handle, has all the markings on here from, of course, Duratrax. Has some little notches on here to give you a good amount of grip without tearing your hands up, and it feels really good in my hand. It's somewhat of a larger tool to get some pretty good torque on different items. Now, as far as the tips, they are double-sided, so you have this little release lever right here. Once you push it, you can remove the tip. Now, this is a 2.0 to 3.0, and all you have to do is just pretty much reinsert it in at any level, and this thing is pretty much held very, very tightly. So pretty much you can get down and dirty on a shorter sim, or if you're removing a motor or having to get into a long period of items, you can kind of get in there. Now, as far as the total overall length of this thing, you have probably about 2.5, almost 3 inches of length right there to get into your particular scenario. So pretty decent tool here. The handle is right about 4 inches. Like I said, nice aluminum finish. You do have this little dial indicator right here, which will get you to the different tips, and they are easily marked right here as far as what they are. Now quickly, I'm going to read off what's included in the kit here from the package that I opened up recently, and it's just easier to do it that way. So you have 2 different sizes of Phillips. You have both 00 and 0. You have a 1.5 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter slotted or a flathead screwdriver. You have standard sizes, 50 thousandths, 5/64ths, 1/16th, and 3/32. And on the metric side of things, you get a 1.5, a 2.5, 2.0, and 3.0. So pretty much going to go for any 1/10 scale up to 1/8 scale vehicles without a problem. So as far as the other items on here, just says compact design, 12 tools in one, anodized aluminum handle, which I really dig the blue, and then the adjustable bit length, which is pretty cool. So all in all, a great tool. My only reservations on this tool is going to be the tip strength. Now, this is not a ground hardened steel tip. It does look pretty decent, but if you're going to use this to build and do everything with, this may not be the tool. This is something that you would want to use somewhat minimally and get you a very compact design, so you can kind of carry it, either in your pocket or maybe in a camelback or something that you might be using out on the trail or at your local bash spot. So it's going to do quick fixes, but this is definitely not an everyday use it till it's dead type tool. Now, just to give you an example of the difference on tips, I have my MIP driver here. This is a 2.0, and this is probably my most heavily used item, and you can really tell on the tips right there. You can kind of see the glisten of it, and there's no round over on that hardened steel tip from MIP. Now with this tip right here, I definitely see that it could round over at some point, given really extreme use. So keep that in mind if you are checking this thing out. Once again, great tool if you're looking for something to kind of do everything out on the field. Well guys, that is it for my quick little review of the Duratrax 12-tip multi-driver. I can't wait to kind of use this out in the field where I live to help repair or fix things on my trucks when they happen to break out in the field. So, well guys, that's it. Comments, questions on down below, and as always, thumbs up, and subscribe. That's it for now, guys. Over now.